In this position, you get a chance to make dreams come true, and I think we've made a real dream come true. Mr. LeCharles Bentley.
This is it for me, man. This is it. This is it. So now I'm a happy man. I can die happy.
Offensive linemen dream big. And each offseason, linemen from across the NFL travel to Arizona to help make their dreams a reality. There, they learn about mastering football's most technical positions and about life from former All-Pro center LeCharles Bentley.
Pick it up, there you go. Set your posture, drive. More drive. Start the way you want to finish. Finally getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere now. Now we're getting somewhere.
It came to a point where I had to make a decision, invest in playing football and be the type of player that I want to be, or just be average.
I mean, the details are everything. I think that's one of the things that separates this place from any other place like it.
Oh, almost had it. Just get to your spot. It doesn't matter if it's Vine, it doesn't matter if it's JPP, it doesn't matter whomever the hell it is. They all have to start here and get to their spot. Yep. The only thing that you gotta get good at is getting to your spot and then let the games begin.
You don't necessarily need to be a great athlete to do it. You just have to understand the concepts, understand how to effectively move your body.
Visual, look at him.
It's a more fluid movement. It's an easier movement of my body. I'm not having to do as much acrobatic stuff to get to save myself when I get myself in bad situations.
Cameron Wake is a better athlete. That's why he does what he does. So he would love for you to get out there and worry about what he's going to do.
It makes it easier.
Frankly, he don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
He's gonna take what you give him. So if you get out there and you all discombobulated, worrying about what he's gonna do, you've played right into his game. Dad, one thing nobody's ever cautioned with you is your ability to fight. Yeah. So we know we got that part. Let's clear the other stuff. Don't worry about where he's at, you worry about where that knee is at, and you know where you gotta get to. On you.
Getting where he wanted to go was never an issue for the Cleveland native. After 4 Pro Bowls, he signed the then highest free agent contract for a center.
His path was, I mean, you could see where it was going.
So I was on my way to Canton. I would have been in a gold jacket, getting ready to do a speech, not too far from my hometown of Cleveland, down in Canton, Ohio. That's where, in my mind, I was headed.
But on his first day of training camp, Bentley suffered a knee injury. A few weeks later, while rehabbing, he contracted a MRSA infection, which put his life in jeopardy.
You're being told you're gonna lose your leg or you're gonna die. There was an emergency surgery, so I had to get prepped. I didn't have nothing but 10 minutes to, as a 26-year-old elite level athlete, to now have to face your mortality. Not career mortality, but mortality. That moment, I did what a coward would do. And I made up in my mind that I'd rather just die. I made a choice that if I can't have what I want, I'd rather not have anything at all.
Emergency surgery saved his leg, but he never played another NFL snap.
He could have went into a hole. He could have been one of those players that was not in a good space. Instead, he took control of his life and got in front of everything and did like he was supposed to.
For about 2.5 years, I put so much into trying to make this recovery. But what ended up happening is, God laughs at you sometimes, when I'm thinking I'm getting myself prepared to come back and play football, he was preparing me for something completely different.
Here we go, drive, hold, drive, hold, downward pressure, sit, sit, sit.
He's developed a lot of different equipment used for offensive linemen that we believe in is getting you ready to play the position and develop you at that position.
Here we go. One drive, squeeze.
The balance Bentley teaches has paid dividends both on the field and off, providing players not only technical skill, but the perspective he once lacked.
because this foot obviously is a little bit further downfield.
Once you learn his story and you understand everything that he went through, you know why he's so serious about everything that we're doing out there.
I don't think that people realize how much he cares about the game. Not so much passion for the game, I love playing football, I love coaching, but how much he cares about each individual that steps into these doors.
Offensive linemen often step back so the team can move forward. Every step forward for Bentley's players reflects the lessons he learned back at his time of crisis.
This game was built on teachers and teaching, not just football, but the principles of life through the game. When the game is over, that person still remains, which is what I did not have, which is why this is so important to me. The best thing that ever happened to me was the fact that my football career ended. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. At the time, I didn't realize it. I didn't want it to end. I especially didn't want it to end in those circumstances. But looking back on it, I probably would have never discovered who I was as a person.
I want him to work, pressing. This ain't Cameron Wake yet. Done! That's what I want.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's what I want.